Hello and welcome to a new deck of the week brought to you by Akshon Esports. I am James, aka Reqnr, and this week we'll be looking at Rogue. This is a really interesting Miracle Rogue deck actually. Miracle Rogue is one of the decks that I've loved since the beginning, so I'm really pleased that we're doing a feature on it. It is slightly different to the sort of standard though, the Leroy Jenkins deck that was going around a few weeks ago, which in turn is sort of pretty standard since the beginning of Miracle Rogue really. But we can see here we've got two questing adventurers, which is really awesome. Questing adventurer is a card that I used to use in place of Edwin Van Cleef that we also have in the deck, but we've got a couple of them in here, and they're really fun to play with, especially if you combine really beefed up questing with a conceal, of which you have two, and you can actually sub one of these out if you wish for a further shadow strike, but for this deck we're going to be using two of them. Other than that, pretty standard. We have got the aforementioned two conceals, a couple of cold bloods. So yeah, let's take a look at some games, and of course read the guide in depth as well. That'll give you more sort of advice on mulligans and matchups. But yeah, let's jump into some games. Okay, so our first matchup will be against a Shaman, which is not something I wasn't expecting. There's a lot of Shamans on the ladder right now. They are very powerful. So this could be quite tough. In terms of our starting mulligan here, obviously backstab is really awesome. And because we've got two questings and we'll have access to the coin, I think I'm going to keep the questing in hand. Yeah, we don't need the Cold Blood or Prep right now. As you can see, I'm rank 16 now. I've played only a few games, not that many, and I haven't actually played any using this deck thus far. So I'd really like a Fan of Knives sometime soon, I guess. I haven't seen the Worgen Infiltrator in competitive for a long time, and that is a Flame Juggler as well. This is very weird. Right, well we can obviously SI that, which we will be doing. I mean, I could backstab and then SI, but there's not really much point, so let's just coin and SI, and we can kill that next turn as long as he doesn't take this down. There's no point in using the backstab just yet. We can always questing next turn and then backstab. And I've just noticed we have 4 questing adventurers on screen right now. Awesome. He looks like he could be in some kind of Norwegian metal band. Okay, well, he does manage to take it down with an abusive sergeant. So this guy has a strange deck. It's a very aggressive, almost zoo-like deck. So I'm going to be playing questing and backstabbing. So we'll get that to 3-3, which is pretty cool. Hopefully he won't have anything to deal with that for now. He might have... what's the name of the card that gives him +3 attack? I cannot remember. Actually, he has multiple ways of getting rid of this. Rockbiter weapon, that's exactly what I thought he'd have, and of course he does have it. Something I've noticed about Shamans on the ladder at the moment is that they always have what they need. This is me being salty here. So I could punch and backstab. I'll just punch once and leave it at that, because I kind of want the questing to get some decent action. Of course, next time I will Azure Drake, and then I can take down that totem with the backstab and punch that and get rid of it. We're already looking pretty low, and we have no healing in the deck, so this is not the best start, but we must soldier on. Well, it would have been really nice to have preparation in our hand right there. So this deck is made to be quite aggressive. The fact that it doesn't have any healing and that there's very low drop minions. As I said, Shaman always has something to deal with what you have, and I don't get what I want, which is the sap, so I might have to try and search for it now. With a fan of knives, I mean, with this 4/5, I need 2 extra damage. Damn, a Shadow Strike would be nice. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I kind of have to. If I put down the Tomb Pillager, he can just ignore it and hit my face, and then I'm down to very little HP, 8 HP, and that's with no cards used. So I kind of have to search for it. Let's just hope we get the sap. We get another fan of knives. That is not going to be helpful at all. I'm kind of tempted just to put the questing down because I don't really have any other options.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Yeah, he's playing a very aggressive deck. So Fan of Knives now will be kind of good, but if we don't get the sap, or oh dear. Well, I think that is that. I mean, I can Abyss for 4, but he's not dead, so we're gonna have to concede, guys. That is 0 and 1 for the deck. Let's see if we can get better in the next one. Okay, so for the second match, we've got a Warlock, and I've got, wow, a really nice starting hand, actually. Backstab SI is just beautiful to see. As a Miracle Rogue, questing is nice in this situation, and sap, to be honest, is pretty good as well. I'm assuming this is going to be a Zoolock. I did actually play a match. Well, there was another match in between this and the last one, but the guy DC'd, so I decided against recording that. It was only on sort of turn 4 that he DC'd, so there wasn't much to be seen. Okay, so we have the coin. He skips his first go. He doesn't have a 1-drop for us. Yeah, I don't really want to do anything here. This is a very nice starting hand, actually. We've got a very good curve. Backstab punch is good here. I mean, I could backstab coin SI. That would give me a 3/3 on the board as well. I think I will actually do that. Yeah. Just gives me a 3/3 on the board. Because he's a Cthulhu. Okay, so I should have realised that straight away. He's a Cthulhu Warlock. I've seen quite a few of these recently on the ladder, and they can be pretty scary. Sort of mid-range Cthulhu. So they have a lot of early stuff and a lot of mid stuff, and then a massive Cthulhu appears towards the end, and it's quite scary. But what we can do against that is be very aggressive, and that's what this deck is very good at doing. So 2 saps in hand as well. So what can I do here? I could cold blood this and punch him in the face. I actually think that might be a good idea. We just have to be very aggressive, as I said. And what to cold blood? I think the questing. Actually, no, maybe not. I mean, so if he has something that can that can destroy my SI7 with it cold blooded, it does mean that he leaves my questing on the board, and questing is probably, yeah. Basically, I want him to be scared of both of these minions, which he will be. Although that does have less health now. But he has to get rid of one of them. I don't think he can get rid of both. And if he leaves them both, then he's in a lot of trouble. And he has a Cathena. Okay, well, I can just sap that straight away and punch him some more. So I will do that. And that gives that a 5-5. And I might as well Fan of Knives the empty board. No, I won't actually. And I've got one more sap, so he is dead next turn. I'm pretty sure this could be a very quick match. So this is the kind of thing that happens with a deck like this, where if you have a really nice curve, there you go, you just kill them very quickly. Okay, awesome. Let's get on to the next match. And we have another Shaman for our third match. And there's an Edwin. We haven't actually seen him yet. I don't know if we have. Okay, I'm going to keep the Fan of Knives. I don't need either of the Cold Bloods. I'm tempted to keep Edwin in my starting hand, but to be honest, I mean, we do have the coin, so that's actually, I think I will keep him. If we didn't have the coin here, then I'll probably throw him away and hope for a backstab or an SI. But it does mean I can get him out on turn 2 as a 4-4, which is quite nice. Shiv's good in this situation, and we have a nice curve into Tomb Pillager. Not the best starting hand, but not the worst either. And there's a backstab as well, so we could have a 6-6 on turn 2. And I think I'm going to go for the 6-6 on turn 2 here. No, I'm not. No, I'm just going to punch that. Maybe I should have gone for it. We'll see. I can get a 4-4 now instead. Man, I think I should have gone for it. Damn, I should have gone for it. Well, I could get a 6-6 out just by using the coin. I can obviously get rid of that. But again, I think I'm going to keep the coin. I can keep it for Gadget Sand. Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I should have. I'm going to just punch him in the face there because I need to be aggressive. I should have got that to a 6-6. Oh well. Because he can probably deal with that. Wow, okay, he hexes it. That's interesting. I mean, he kind of had to, didn't he? In this situation now, I want to put the Tomb Pillager out. There's not really much else to do. Because he either has to hit it or Lightning Bolt. And actually, you can't even kill it, so yeah, that's nice. And it does mean for my turn 5 or turn 6, I have a very strong turn with Gadget. Okay, I'm thinking it's worth me coining out Gadget here. Because then I can... No, maybe not. Well, I can obviously get rid of one of these, which I have to do. I might put down... Let's go for questing. Okay, well, one of these has to go down, so let's just do that. And then I guess I could shiv his face, or just shiv this, which I could then kill next turn with Fan of Knives, and that gives him 3-3. So that felt quite weak to me. I'm going to have double coin next turn though, because I'm assuming he's going to deal with my Tomb Pillager. Yeah. Man, I really hate Shamans at the moment, I really do. God, what can you do? 17 health. Okay, backstab's very nice. Let's start drawing some cards now. So We'll backstab this. Preparation. And then fan of knives. Man, it would have been really nice to have had a dagger up. Damn it, I shouldn't have punched his face before, I should have kept my dagger. Because then I could have coined and deadly poison. Let's just use one coin and see if I get anything good. Conceal is pretty nice in this situation actually. I think we just have to conceal and end it. 5, I mean he could kill me next turn. It's not impossible for him to kill me next turn. Okay, we haven't had a sap yet, so I'd like a sap. Give me a sap. Blood Mage Thananos, that would have been good before. Okay, let's just use a coin to cycle through a little bit more. Okay, this is good here. There's the sap we wanted. And I can just use that next turn. So I am pretty behind here. It's not over though. It's not over. I have used one cold blood. Wow, I used a lightning bolt on that. That's interesting. I've got my 2 saps, so that I'm happy about. Okay, what do we want to do here? We need to get a big questing. So let's play him. We'll sap that. Fan of knives. And punch this. Do I punch that? Yeah. 8 HP. Come on, we can do this. Oh god, I don't have any taunts, of course. Okay, nice. We can't deal with it just yet. So obviously I want to deadly poison that, but actually I could just SI7 that as well. I think maybe I... Is there any way of killing that? I suppose I could sap it, but no, there's not really much point. I don't really want to be cycling through my deck anymore because I'm going to... Shit.
This guy's toast. Quest accepted.
Okay, cold blood, deadly poison. That turn with the Gadget Sam was a little bit too good. It's kind of drawn this game out way too much. Oh, okay, he's got Lava Burst, doesn't he? Oh no. Maybe he doesn't run Lava Burst. 3 HP. I don't think this is possible, is it? Okay. 4, 8, 11. Well, I have to deal with his board, don't I? Basically. So Oh wow.
Hey, lights out.
Yeah. I think this might be game over. If he has 1 damage, I'm dead.
Did you bring some fish?
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, how much damage have we got now? Was he a fool for ignoring me then? So he's got 26, I have got 5, 10, 14, 18, 21, 25. Wow, okay, I think I might actually have him here.
I'm out of cards.
So we sap this. Deal that damage to his face. Cold blood this. Oh my goodness. I think
Hey, lights out.
we're 1 damage off. No! No! Oh wow. Was there any other way I could have done that?
Well played.
Okay. Good game. Well, yeah. So one more bit of damage and he'd be dead. I guess we just hope that I'm not against another Shaman in the next one. But let's see how we get on in the 4th match.
Valir versus Magni.
Okay, so for the 4th match, we're up against a warrior, and that is nice. I didn't want to have to play another Shaman after the last match. I'm still not happy about that at all. Okay, starting hand. So I'm assuming he's going to be Control, Dragon, or Cthulhu Warrior, because that's what all the warriors are at the moment on the ladder. In which case, Blood Mage is quite nice to have at the beginning, because it means he uses a Battle Axe to hit a 1/1 and I get a card drawn. I'll keep a Questing Adventurer in my hand, and I think I'll replace the Tomb Pillager. Shiv and Edwin. Okay, that's nice. We have the coin as well, so I could get a 4/4 on turn 2. Got the backstab though. That could be very nice, especially if he's playing Dragon Warrior, because he'll have early minions, which he doesn't. I'm assuming from that he is a control. And the reason I'm putting that down is because he might now play a minion that can deal with it, in which case I can backstab and Edwin. Okay. So, playing this a little bit slower than I'd like to. He's definitely Control Warrior. If he has a Battle Axe, then he'll just punch this, of course. Okay, he's going to slam it. He doesn't get a card drawn for that. Okay, so I need to get some stuff on the board now. And I will do that by coining, shiving his face, and putting the Edwin down. Now, you can definitely shield slam it, or damage and execute. But if he doesn't have that in hand, okay, he's got an execute in hand. Perfect. The warriors are quite hard for a. Oh wow, I really misplayed that. I meant to. Damn it. I meant to backstab. Okay, that was not good. Yeah, I should have backstabbed and then Fan of Knives. I wasn't really paying attention. Should always take it slow when you're playing against a when you're playing as a Miracle Rogue, because there's so many different ways of doing things. But on this turn, I can now backstab, can punch, backstab, and SI.
Here we go.
Oh wow, and I should have put the questing out first. Okay, lots of misplays at the moment. Oh dear.
This guy's toast.
It's from that last game. Wow. Yeah, that would have been a 4-4, so that would have been much better. Is he going to throw out another execute? He is. So I'm thinking dagger up, deadly poison, punch, punch, and put him down. I mean, I could always gadget, but then I don't have another charge on my deadly poison, so.
Here we go.
And it's really not about getting that perfect gadget turn, because when you need to kill things, you need to get things on the board against this kind of warrior deck, so. Yeah, I mean, I can always gadget prep this or something like that next turn. I can even cold blood something. Okay, so he's Cthulhu Warrior. I think I'm going to cycle. It's not really what we wanted to see. So let's Abyss his face. And another sap. That's also not really what we wanted to see. So I'll cold blood this. I just have to do a lot of damage and get a lot of stuff out. Fan of Knives is good, but not really for now.
Here we go.
And I kind of have to get rid of that because he's going to have something that deals more than 2 damage, which would give me a lot of problems. Okay, that's alright. He's just armoring. And I could sap that, but of course, why would you want to sap that? And what I'll probably end up doing now is just actually ignoring him and going face. Should maybe Fan of Knives to cycle a bit more. Maybe even just put the gadget down. Just to get some more damage. I mean, I'm aware. Ah, okay, that'll be nice. Oh, it's not damaged. I mean, it's damaged. Okay. Well, depending on what he does now, he could hit face and brawl. But I am looking kind of dangerous. I've got the 2 saps in case he puts down something taunted. Yeah, he's going to do that. He's got a 1 in 4 chance he survives. Okay, the gadget survives. I'm alright with that. We've got a coin. So we're looking better now. Let's just coin so that we cycle a little bit more. Conceal is very nice in this situation. Very nice indeed. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to have another brawl, but maybe not actually in his hand. Is there point in what do I do with this now? No, I think the SI now. And then conceal. Okay, so he's dead next turn now, I think. Unless he, I don't know, brawls and puts something down, brawls, and then his minion is the only thing that survives. He's a 10/10 Cthulhu. Yeah, he's pretty much dead now. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, good. Well, it started off not the best. Oh dear. But it ended up being pretty good. Good game. So there we go. I think that was 2 out of the 4 that I won. So it's a deck that can go really well. You just need to play well. You need to really think carefully each turn, unlike how I was playing in some of the turns. And yeah, it's a really good fun deck as well, so I certainly recommend it. Stay tuned on Akshon Esports for all of your esports news, and certainly for next week's deck of the week that I'm excited to play. I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.